Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Lancome it's pronounced Monsieur, but it's spelled like Monsieur. So it's the Lancome Monsieur Big Volume Mascara #1. Big is the new black is this particular color, but they also have other colors. It is 0.33 ounces, so exactly the third of an ounce in weight, which makes it relatively safe for most people's travel. Surprisingly, considering it's such a grandiose sized tube, but I don't want to confuse you. They also have a mascara called Grandiose. But yeah, it is a pretty big tube compared to most. I'll compare it to the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is an extremely popular mascara, and you'll see that the Better Than Sex is actually bigger than this, which is kind of surprising, but I would say that this Big Monsieur Big is thicker. The tube is thicker than the Better Than Sex. So just to give you that brief comparison for your understanding, it's thicker, you know what I mean? It's a thicker tube, I think, than most people are used to. Even though, you know, there's varying thickness with mascaras, I would say it's a distinctly thicker tube than most. This was given to me, I think it was gifted to me from either a friend or an employee, or as part of a probably Sephora campaign or package of, you know, like a birthday gift or something like that. The description of this product by Lancome is that this ultra creamy formula has supple waxes and polymers to adhere immediately to lashes for big, buildable volume and length. A high volume mascara that delivers bold lash volume for up to 24 hours. The features and details, as told by Lancome, are that it expands and increases lashes, creates an extreme eye-opening effect, makes your eyes look wide, big, and gorgeous. And I think those are the claims, which, to be honest, isn't really selling the product very well. I don't think to expand and increase lashes, to create an extreme eye-opening effect and make your eyes look wide, big, and gorgeous is why people even wear mascara, like all mascara in general. I wasn't as impressed with their marketing attempts with this. And I will say, I don't quite understand why they came out with this product, because Lancome has so many other mascaras already that are such, you know, best sellers pretty much. I was kind of surprised when I found out that they came out with a new mascara and they've gone to such lengths to try to give it away in gift bags and, you know, advertise it. For what purpose, I'm not quite sure. This does come in a waterproof version of this mascara, and I think it does come in several different colors, as do all Lancome mascaras. But as far as the product itself, it has great reviews. Let me give you a little peek at the brush. So it's your standard, it's not like anything, I would say, like revolutionary or groundbreaking, particularly about this mascara. It's not like, I just don't think there's anything all that different about it compared to like most mascaras you can just buy in a drugstore. Maybe the formula is a little bit better than like Maybelline. I stopped using Maybelline when I turned 20 just because the formula wasn't really doing much for me. It gets crunchy, crispy when it gets dry, it's goopy, it melts onto your bottom eyes, which I always have that problem, and I have had that problem with this mascara. I wouldn't say it's been like you can count on it every single time that your eyelashes are going to melt onto your lower eyelid with this, but it does happen, so you do have to watch for it. It's a meltier, creamier product, as they kind of mentioned. And the brush, I think, you know, when you look at how the brush looks when you first get it, is kind of like Lancome's selling point is their brush designs, because they're just nice they really are designed perfectly for the eyelashes. I think where their products seem to falter the most is with the actual formula itself. The brush looks great and everything, and it does deliver. I mean, it does make your eyelashes look big and wide and everything, but for some reason, I just can't seem to get the hype behind this particular product. It hasn't done anything for me that another mascara couldn't do better in a more unique way. Better Than Sex has their, you know, hourglass tube, which I seem to find has the most even and awesome, you know, kind of cat eye mascara look that is available. I know that's a popular favorite for many people. They also have so many other types of Lancome mascaras that I would recommend before this one that come with a incredible brush, an incredible formula. This is a little cakier, and it's definitely the type of mascara where it's very, very, very easy to overdo it very fast. If you just dot this on your eyelashes, like, you know, you'll probably get better results, but you don't get very much shaping power when you just have to dab it on. You know, the product is like so thick, just generally speaking, even new, it's so thick that it's, you know, if you go to put on a second coat of mascara or do a touch-up or any of that, it's just clumpy. Very, very thick and clumpy and creamy. And like it said, there's, you know, a lot of different chemicals that I described in the beginning on the ingredient list that don't seem like the most natural thing to be putting on your face. I can't say that the mascara doesn't come off of the eye when you go to wash it off. It does. Something that I just think the thickness of it can make it kind of have that flashback look. I think everyone has experienced that with different mascaras where someone takes a picture of you with the flash on and you end up kind of seeing like your eyelashes look gray or blue or brown or whatever color the underlying pigments in the mascara are, and this is one of those just because it's thicker. But I do want to say that it doesn't end up looking like a lighter blue or anything with like tremendously bad flashback. It does look black on your lashes even with flash. It's just that the thickness of it kind of makes it noticeable that you're wearing mascara. So if you're someone who kind of idolizes the natural full lash look, which is I think what we're all kind of going for, unless you're doing like a 60s or, you know, some other dramatic kind of period piece eye makeup, you want it to look like you just have naturally full lashes, which I can't say this looks natural necessarily. It's too thick for that. But if you're someone who has thin lashes and you want a little more coverage, then I would recommend this mascara, at least trying it, because it is quality. It's not that it, you know I've listed a lot of things that were not the best features of it, but it's sort of because, in my opinion, for the price point of Lancome, you shouldn't have to worry about checking it so it doesn't run, or trying to just dab it on lightly and brush it out with a brush in between, you know, like a little comb for your lashes in between, because it's so thick. You should be getting that all delivered with just the sweep of a mascara. So that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I hope you have a really great day. Thank you so much for watching.